Have you ever looked into the window, staring into the views of your neighborhood, and remembering all those fun recreational activities that you have done when you are young? Have you ever smiled whenever those sweet memories from your childhood makes its way into your mind? So, I think all of us experience this, the sudden feeling of nostalgia. So today, I'm gonna show you two recreational activities with actual gameplay that I personally experienced, and I am 100% sure that you experience it too. The first recreational activity that I'm going to show you is a game called Patintero or Harangang Taga, or sometimes it is called Tubigan. In this game, two teams will be needed, the attack team and the defense team.
Huwag na muna natin pag-usapan, hintayin na lang kinabukasan. Norem ako dito mantabi, Norem ako pero pang sariling gamit ko.
The attack team must try to get past the defense team from running along the perpendicular lines from the attack team's home base to the back end and return without being tagged by the opposing team. The scoring system of this game is this: 2 points per line for each of the 4 lines going away from home base. And 3 points per line for each of the 4 lines coming back toward home base. And then you will add 5 additional points if a single player reach the home base. The players of the defense team are called IT and shall stand guard of the water lines with both feet each moment they attempt to catch a player from the attack team. The player at the center line is called Patotot, and they have the authority to run in the middle lines as well as the lines along the boxes so that they can trap the players inside the box. If one player of the attack team was tagged, then the whole group becomes the IT. And now, here is the actual gameplay of the game Patintero. The whole game will have a minimum of 4 rounds. next recreational activity that I'm going to show you is a game called Tumbang Preso. The mechanics of the game, Tumbang Preso, can be different in many parts of the Philippines. But here in Visayas, the mechanics of the game is this. In order to play this game properly, you are going to need two materials. You are going to need a can. Yes, thank you. And you are going to need a slipper. Yes, thank you. The game can be played by 4 players. One will act as the taya, who have the responsibility of catching her playmate, and the remaining 3 players to act as the strikers, each equipped with a slipper. The strikers will try to strike the can with their slipper. When they fail to hit the can, they will try their best to retrieve their slipper without being caught by the taya. Because once they pick up their slippers or touch it in any way, they can be tagged by the taya. And the tagged player will be the new taya. But if one player successfully strike the can with their slipper, it can buy the stranded players time to pick up their slipper and return to base, because the taya cannot tag her playmate if the can is not in an upright position. So another thing about this game, Tumbang Preso, is that when a striker successfully strike the can and it moved and landed in a different position in an upright manner, this particular position right here will be the new position of the can, and the strikers will have to try their best to hit the can. Let's just hope that the can will not end up in places difficult to hit, because it would be catastrophic for the strikers. But it would be an advantage for the taya. And now, here is the actual gameplay of the game Tumbang Preso. This game consists of 4 players. If none of the strikers successfully strike the can, then the taya can hit any slippers she wants, and the owner of that slipper will be the new taya.